Oh, Lori, knock, knock. I'm ready to be ordered. Wait a minute. This is not the house I'm in. Well, hello. Who are you? Brock Davis. Well, and wait, Abaddon Hotel. Well, this worked out a lot better than I thought it was going to. Well, let's see what's in this room. Oh, a clown. Wait a minute. Weren't you in a different position just a minute ago? Well, let me tell you something. I got a clown mask. It's a lot better than yours. La-di-da-di-da, da-da-di-da-da. What? How? We got a lake over there. I might need to wash this baby oil off after me and Brock got into it earlier, but what? Hello, how are you? Andrew Tully, join your cult. See, I'm already part of a cult. And see, we got matching tattoos. It's called the Cult of Thorn. Ooh, it's a little brisky out here, this breeze. Let's see what... Knock, knock, knock. Hello, anybody home? Whoa, a clown. Now, wait a minute. Now, did I not already run into you once before? Or was that your sexy bald cousin? But did he have the last name Loomis? I do enjoy a sexy bald man with the last name Loomis on it.
Before we jump into today's episode, I just want to give a huge thank you to Creeporama and for everybody who tunes into the show. You can use our code Barrens10 for 10% off at checkout. The holidays are coming and their drops are not stopping. So make sure you guys stock up on all your favorite horror movie goodies over there, whether it be shirts, hats, or any other things that they're offering over on their website, because it's a lot. And their drops have been amazing lately. So thank you so much to Creeporama and to everybody who tunes into the show. Be sure to use Barrens10 in checkout. And we'll see you guys in the episode.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Tales from the Barrens. I'm Dustin.
And I'm... what do I want to be today?
You can be Anna.
Hi, guys. I'm Anna. How's it going?
Anna's Kermit the Frog all of a sudden?
Yep.
Hi-ho, guys.
Hi.
Oh, but we are here to do Tales number 25. And, of course, we brought our favorite old man back. We got old man Brad here. Brad, what the hell's up, man?
Not much. I am riding high right now. I'm in a good mood because my football team had the biggest quarter ever comeback win. So I'm excited. I'm excited to talk some pumpkins after an amazing afternoon.
Yeah, and we can just say all of us brought a pumpkin short tonight.
And it wasn't really planned either.
No, it's the season, so I assumed that's what would happen. But we're disclaimer right now. We walk through the shorts, okay? So if you don't want the short ruined, Dustin will have all of the shorts linked in the description. You can go and watch them, come back and then hear what we say, because we take all of our shorts and we walk them over to the scare scale.
Yeah, we do.
What's the scare scale, you're asking? I will gladly tell you what it is. It stands for story, creature, atmosphere, runtime, and effect. Each letter is a 0 to 1, which gives us a 0 out of 5 for a grand total ranking of the short.
Can we go negative?
No, I wish I could, because heck would have been -5.
That's
Yeah,
like scare, but we'll do it backwards.
yeah, Eric's. But tonight,
You guys have a stroke?
well, I tried to say scare backwards.
How can you only do quarter amounts, or could you say I want to do a 0.001?
That would be hex score.
Okay.
Yeah. But that's being generous because the movie was made, and that's it. That's all I got.
No comment.
Yeah, good. So tonight, Brad brought one called Pumpkin Boy. Dustin brought one called The Pumpkin Fiend. And I brought one called Don't Do It. That's the only thing we're not matching, is pumpkins not in our names.
It's true. The theme of them all.
Yeah.
Very similar.
Very, very. But Dustin, would you like to kick us off tonight for Tales from the Barrens 25?
Sure. My telling is probably going to be kind of short just because my short is very
Leave it
short.
leave it to Dustin to bring a 6-minute short with 20 seconds of dialogue.
Dude, I'm always bringing them, you know. Alrighty then.
Yeah,
So,
all these shorts are under 6 minutes.
They're all under
yes,
6 minutes, which is
Uh,
nice.
Brad, I'll let you talk about yours because yeah. Well, I'll leave it at that. But yeah, so mine, the Pumpkin Fiend. First, the title and the thumbnail is what really grabbed me. And I watched a couple other pumpkin shorts, but this one, I don't know, something about it. But we open up with, I think, a really cool sort of like montage of someone cutting a pumpkin. Like you're really feeling the vibes. The scooping out all the guts with their hands, which I don't do that anymore, but I used to love doing that as a kid. Now I use a little spoon magoo.
Dude, you gotta get your
gotta
hands
squeeze
dirty,
that.
dude.
I do that when I
Squeeze it
pick
with
out
your
the seeds
fingers.
after when I go to
Okay.
roast
Well,
them.
Dustin, you also have a son. Let him do that shit.
He doesn't even want to do that. He goes, it's too messy.
You bunch of weenies.
My youngest, one of the first times we did pumpkins, he flipped out. He thought we were killing the pumpkins. He did not. He was like in tears. He didn't want to do anything because we were like cutting them open and pulling their guts out. He thought we were killing them.
Oh,
Like, no.
oh,
Only in the movies, okay? Only in the movies.
yes. There's no blood. It's okay. It's fine.
Only in these short films.
Yeah.
Yes. But we're following. We don't know exactly who this person is. There's no this is torso down. Someone wearing like an apron, and then they finish the pumpkin. They bring it outside. They light it. They leave it on like a little bit of a I don't even know what they call it, like a fence almost. Looks like a fence part.
almost like a stoop.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
And then they walk away, and we're looking at the pumpkin, and then some random person that starts walking. Definitely looked like they've had a bad night, probably been drinking too much. They look at the pumpkin and then they go, what are you looking at?
He picks a fight with an inanimate object. And this is what Dustin just said.
As one does.
What are you looking at is said 3 minutes into the short.
So the guy,
A solid minute of this short is this dude. We watch this guy walk.
yes,
He's
Yes.
just clanking around in his boots.
clink, clunk, clink. So he looks at this pumpkin. He goes, what are you looking at? And he picks up the pumpkin and then he smashes it and starts to walk away. He's like, well, whatever. Then he turns around because he hears something. He looks, he looks at our figure and goes, you got a problem with what I just did? And we get a reveal of what our creature looks like, and it's a pumpkin head. He's wearing like a hoodie, but then he pulls the hoodie back, and it's an actual pumpkin, and then mouth opens with like sharp teeth, and the guy's like, "Nope, I'm out of here." But he just walks, and then he goes to a convenience store, get more booze, probably to get more fucked up, and continues to walk, and then he gets to his house. He starts to unlock his door. And he goes in and he kind of just collapses on the ground, just having a bad night, probably too drunk, about to fall asleep. But then he sees a light kind of like in his kitchen area, I would presume. And he goes and walks in there and he sees there's a little stand there, a little black stand, nothing on it but candles. And then he turns
How romantic.
and our fiend is right there. And we get a really cool shot
Bum, bum.
of his face. And then it kind of cuts to black and you hear him kind of like gargle and blah, 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 all that stuff. So unfortunately, the cool stuff happens off screen, but we'll talk about that. And then it jumps to our final frame of our main dude, which I think is really cool, was beheaded, scooped out, and turned into a head-o-lantern.
Yeah, that sounds real neat, Dustin.
Okay, I'm just gonna say it was not planned. All right, I'm saying that in advance.
I know.
Was not planned. But let's go on to the scare scale. Okay, story. This is a tough one because you know what's going on with this guy. Saw the pumpkin. We're seeing everything lead up to this moment. But with that being said, I'm gonna give it a. Let me get my calculator out. a
Do the
point
math,
5.
21.
Just because it's pretty generic. We'll say that. It's definitely pretty fucking generic. Our creature though, for the mask, pretty damn cool. I liked how his mouth could open, and it was really, really cool to look at him. But with that said, I'm also going to give that a point 5 just because it's really just a mask. There's nothing really else going on with him. Maybe if he was more pumpkiny or like viney, like everywhere else to make him look more connected to like the earth.
Oh, a big vine.
A big, big vine. Yes.
Mm,
That'd be cool.
3 inches is pretty big.
It is. And then let's go over to atmosphere. This was also the beginning. The beginning of the short really got me to the fall Halloween vibe. I was really feeling it like a lot. Like this is cool. I love seeing this. Even the music that was happening also really cool. But as soon as our dude started walking outside, it kind of dipped a little bit for me. But I'm gonna leave that at a 0.75 because I still felt like it was fall Halloween. There was some kind of cool lighting going on, and going into the house and stuff was also really, really cool. Um, Runtime. Mm, this is one that I think probably could have been shorter. I think they could have shaved off some time, but not much, just to kind of cut it straight to the point, or maybe take out the whole intro of them carving a pumpkin and this guy just stumble upon a pumpkin and him just like tear it up and then him get attacked. Like 2-3 minutes. I think that'd be kind of cool. So I'm also gonna give that a 0.75. And then for the effects, audio design, that's pretty good. I mean, we didn't really see any cool stuff happen on screen other than mouth movement, guy smash a pumpkin, and cool header lantern at the very end. Um, so like I would want more, but I also don't know the budget of this. I don't know if this is like a first time thing for this creator. So I don't want to dock it too much. I'll give it 0.775 just because I wanted more. So that's going to leave me with a 3.25.
Nice.
Brad, let's go
Oh.
over to you.
Well, this one was. I mean, it was a fun watch. I mean, all three of these. Just gonna say that up front. They were all just fun watches because they're short, sweet, to the point. Some a little more short, sweet, to the point than others. Uh, so for story, I gave it a 0.5. I mean, it's a pretty simple story. There's nothing hugely elaborate by it. It does kind of give you the fall vibe, kind of gives you that feel, but you kind of know what's going to happen, where this is going. So that's why 0.5. For the creature, I mean, like you said, it seems like a basic mask. Yeah, they animate it, gives them teeth and stuff. I still thought the creature was pretty cool. So I'm giving the creature a 0.75. And atmosphere, again, you have the vibe. It's dark, it's creepy. You're crushing pumpkins and this creature coming after you. Another 0.75. Runtime. I didn't find it to be like it needed to be shorter or needed to trim anything off of it. It was just under 6 minutes long. So I gave runtime a 1. I mean it was perfectly fine. And the effects, I would have loved a little more to the effects. Doing off screen, I get it because a lot of these they don't have budgets, so you gotta trim and cut where you can. But I thought the head lantern was pretty cool, so I gave it a 0.75 for a 3.75 total.
Let's go.
All right.
Big duh.
Did I rub off on you guys from last week? Because here's the deal. This story, we all know the rules of Halloween, right? Like you don't put your jack-o'-lanterns out until after midnight. Like or not like below them out, not put them out, right?
Mm-hmm.
This dude clearly broke a rule of Halloween, so he is fucking paying for it. Right?
Sam should have come after him.
This could have been Sam, dude. Like you've seen Sam without his burlap
It's
on.
true. It's
Yep,
true. This
I
could
got
be
that
the
mask in
older
the other
Sam.
room.
Yeah. So having this dude be a drunkard, it's like it's almost like a double-edged sword because I can see this being a kill in a movie. Like not the cold open, but like this is somebody who a character we followed around through a movie and like we watch him get killed. So my story with it being Halloween night, we know the rule, or at least one of them, and he breaks it. That's like story's getting a 1 for me. Okay.
Okay.
Creature. I really liked this pumpkin mask. I also like the fact he looks like a regular dude, but what that reminds me of is it reminds me of the Aoshi from Creeping Death.
Ah, okay.
We don't know if this creature is sacrificed, like stuff is sacrificed to him, or what. Like he wears what he gets. That's probably why he was in a hoodie and pants instead of a big vine or something, you know? I still
Fine.
think he looks fucking cool because he's intimidating. He when he reveals himself, he does take the hood off. So from behind, you'd think he's a regular person. So I dig that a lot. So my creature's getting a 1. My atmosphere, Dustin nailed it on the head. The very beginning of this puts you right in the Halloween mood, man. You're carving pumpkins, touching guts, crushing pumpkins, and crushing cans in this one, dude. So the atmosphere in this is a 1 for me.
Oh.
Runtime, I think this needed to be like 3 minutes longer.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Interesting.
Give me 3 minutes, but more of like a little more of the creature, or a little bit more of why this dude is acting like this. Like what happened? What the beginning of his night? Like why are we following him around in the short? Right. So my runtime is a 1. The effects. When we walk inside this dude's apartment, he sees the pumpkin feet prints of the pumpkin seeds and whatever the fuck that material is, the slime or whatever. When that head of lantern is sitting out there, it's oozing from the bottom, like it's like bleeding.
Yeah.
It looks fucking awesome.
It looked good.
The sound effects and like the sound design, like when we're watching his boots walk, like it just sounds really good. That's a 1 from
Wow.
me. Dustin,
Okay.
I really liked this one.
I
And
mean,
I get-
I really
right.
liked out of the other ones that I saw. I was like, this is kind of worthy of picking. There's just some stuff that I was like, I wanted a little bit more of, but all right.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
glad you
but
dug it.
that gives me a grand total of a 5 banger, which gives this short a total of a 4 even.
All right.
That's
Good way to start it off.
that
Yeah,
seems
man.
really high in our
It's
our
up there.
rankings.
It's up there, man. But no, this one was a fucking good one, man. Like this is one, like I said, you'd see this in a movie and you'd be following this guy for some point, or he would be like in the friend group, and then he'd be like, in like Final Destination, the dude that slips on
Yeah.
spaghetti and then gets impaled by the lantern or the ladder.
Yeah.
That would be this guy, So that was a solid fucking pick, dude. That was a good one.
Nice. I'm glad you liked it.
That was a good one.
It
Brad,
warms my heart.
you brought one called Pumpkin Boy.
Pumpkin Boy.
Let's hear about it, man.
Pumpkin Boy in all 1 minute and 30 seconds of it.
Yeah.
So we open with a jack-o'-lantern carved similar to the jack-o'-lantern we see in Halloween. Immediately, right there, that's gonna give me some feels. But we have kids running around the neighborhood with a baseball bat. They're smashing pumpkins.
Breaking rules.
Yep, these troubled kids. I mean, do you see a theme here? People with what happens when you fuck with a pumpkin? Something
Before midnight.
shit's gonna happen. And they come to one, and you think, oh, there's something special about this pumpkin. Kid
What's
tries
his,
to
what's
hit
his
it with
face
the
look
bat.
like? What's his face look like? Do you remember?
The pumpkin?
Yeah.
Yeah, the pumpkin makes a face that's kind of like the O face.
The O face.
Like surprise, like
The fucking O face from Office Space. Oh.
the kid tries to hit it with the bat, and the pumpkin moves to the side, and they're like, "Oh no!" And what I love from here on out is all the effects in this are all stop motion. So
Yeah.
the pumpkin jumps onto the kid's face, and then once it gets off, it reveals this kid's face just like gnawed and eaten off. And the pumpkin chases the next kid, and you go into like the pumpkin POV, and all you see are the silhouette teeth clomping down as he's chasing this kid. And he bites this kid's leg. That's all just the leg and everything. It's all stop motion animation. And then the pumpkin gets up on the kid as he's laying on the ground and pukes its pumpkin guts onto his face. And then his face just melts out. And then he looks at the last kid. We go back to that pumpkin vision with the teeth. Chases the last kid. It fades to black. And we come back, and the kid has the pumpkin as his head. And then it smiles. And the title comes up on the screen, Pumpkin Boy.
Pumpkin Boy.
Pumpkin Boy.
Fish Boy.
Fish
So
wife.
this one, like I said,
Fish wife.
all this happens in a minute and 30 seconds.
Yep.
You have
Yeah.
these troubled kids in the neighborhood chasing this pumpkin. So the story, this was a tough one because it has this feel and look like it's an old VHS home movie almost, kind of retro look to it.
Like 16 millimeter is what it
Yeah.
reminded me of.
Yeah. And I went back and forth of like, I don't know. I love it, but then I'm like, oh, but I kind of wanted more to it. So I ended up landing at 0.75 for story.
Yeah.
The creature, I mean, it's a pumpkin that makes some faces and chases some kids.
Oh.
And
Oh,
I loved this creature. It's nothing elaborate. It's a fairly simple pumpkin face. The typical jack-o'-lantern face you would see. So for creature, I'm giving it a 1. It was fun. It was funny. Atmosphere, it's 0.75, only because I kind of wish it was more of like kids running the neighborhood at night feel
Sure.
than the middle of the day. It just, I don't know, parts of it kind of felt off in that way, although it just bumped it a little bit, and it was still great. Runtime, it's a 1. It's a minute and a half. Like, it goes by so fast, and a lot happens in this short amount of time. Effects, stop motion, some of my favorite like animation for animated films, and they did it with his special effects, like ripping the kid's face off, a face melting. Easily a 1, and it was just so much fun. So what did I end up with? A 4.5?
That gives you a 4.5.
Yeah.
Hell yeah,
Whoops.
man.
And what was funny when I picked this one, because you guys were like, hey, can you come on the Tales this Sunday? I was like, oh yeah. So
You
I'm
mean
searching-
Thursday?
Yeah, Thursday, Sunday.
Yeah.
What one of the days.
I'm an idiot.
But I just searched. I was like, I didn't watch what you guys put in. I just saw them, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna go pumpkin Halloween short. And I was just looking at some, and this popped up. This is one I've seen before because it played at Horror Hound, so I remembered how much fun it was. And I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna bring this one just because it's short, sweet, and just a blast.
Hell yeah.
yeah.
That's a good one. All right, Dustin, I'm going to go next if you're okay with that.
Yeah, go right ahead, man.
So I like the story a lot. The minute and a half that we see these 3 fucking hoodlums walking around, smashing pumpkins, breaking the rules. And who's getting revenge on them? The pumpkins. Story is a 1. Creature, I fucking love this stop motion pumpkin. Once I seen its face change, I'm like, are we about to get a bunch of stop motion right now? Oh my god, what a treat that shit was.
Yeah,
The
especially the pumpkin face, just like,
yeah. Oh.
you're coming after me, not
Yeah.
me.
And the simplicity of it, then we get the pumpkin POV, which is so silly. Dude, my creature's a 1. Runtime, minute and a half, easy peasy. I want more. I really do. I want to see what else goes on this night. Now that this pumpkin has a body. Uh runtime is oh, I skipped atmosphere. I'll go back to it. Runtime's a one. Atmosphere, much like Brad, I do wish this was at night because they're gonna get away with a lot more at night. They can be a little bit more hidden, not in broad daylight. But I didn't care. They were Halloween was in full effect. They were out there telling stories about scary movies they were watching. I feel like they were brothers at this point, like the way they were talking to each other and all that.
Yeah.
And they wanted to take turns and all that shit. Atmosphere is a one. Effects, stop motion was fucking beautiful. Ton of fun. It's one of my favorites too. And Brad, we've talked about this about Leica Studios and how much we love Leica shit.
Hmm.
Um, Stop motion's it's gotten resurgence a little bit over the past
Mm,
couple of years.
for
Guillermo
sure.
del Guillermo del Toro just funded a stop motion studio. Like he created one so that art doesn't die, which is phenomenal. Effects are a one. So Brad, this is a five from me.
You got two five bangers.
Dude, I had a fucking blast with this minute and a half short film, dude. It was
You should
fun.
look up. I went to and found the director's YouTube. He has another one that has like candy corn that he does stop motion that his
Oh,
kids.
you got to watch that one, Big Duh. You love candy corn.
It reminded me of one I watched when we were in Salem called VHX, and it was about a bunch of tapes that this person would like record off TV, but the tapes come to life and like would talk. They would be friends because they lived next to each other on the shelf, and then the girl took one tape off and recorded Dawn or Night of the Living Dead on it, put it back, and that tape became a zombie. Dude, it was so. And they would, instead of saying brains, they'd walk around going tape. It was so fucking fun, man. But yeah, Brad, this was a five for me, man. This was a ton of fucking fun. I'm
Nice.
glad I got to watch this one. Lil D, what do you think of Pumpkin Boy?
All right. When I saw the runtime for this one, you know it's me, and you know how I am. I was
Yeah.
like, oh boy. I was
I,
like, oh boy.
oh no, you were like challenge accepted.
I don't know. I'll try to one up you next week, Brad, or whatever. We'll see what happens. But story, this is one that I feel like I got plenty of. This gave me very like 90s feel of,
Mhm.
people living in a cul-de-sac and it's just a bunch of friends in the neighborhood. They don't give a fuck what's going on. They feel like they run the cul-de-sac, right? They're like, this is me, this is my town. We all go to school together. Let's just go wreck some havoc. And all the parents are like, oh, they're just having fun. Those are just some kids. Yeah, whatever. So
Just doing boy shit.
yeah. So
Boys will be
story
boys.
one. I don't need anything else. This just gives me everything I want. Daytime, nighttime, um, rain, snow, sleet, fine.
Wooter.
Wooter.
All right.
Yeah, one. So creature, yeah, stop motion. I love stop motion. And this pumpkin, what they do with this is amazing. So the creature is a one. Atmosphere, this, like I said, gave me like 90s feels around Halloween. It's around Halloween because there's so many pumpkins. That's a one. I don't need anything else. Don't need anything else. Runtime, that's gonna be a zero. No, I'm just kidding. That's a one.
It's too
And
long. Way too long.
the the effects is also going to be a one. And one thing that I do really like is when they come up against the ultimate pumpkin, like one kid's like, "Oh, you can't do it. Give me that." And he tries to do it and then it attacks him. And then seeing like his face get ripped and like the eyeballs like like hanging down and shit. But seeing that face get melted, holy shit. Like pumpkin guts, that was so cool. I love that. And the leg too. Like this is if people want to impress us, do things like this. If you can do stop motion like this, do it. Because like man, it is a crowd pleaser, especially when it's done right. And this in a minute and 33 seconds is done right. I can imagine the editing for this was insane though. Probably
Oh, I bet.
multi hours.
Oh yeah, I'm curious how long, like the face melting, how long it took him to just frame at a time
Yeah.
get that done. I
Yeah.
mean, that's probably why it's only a minute and a half. He's like, man, it's took me forever just to do these few shots.
He's like,
Yeah.
dude, I got like 19 hours of film.
Let's
Perfect.
go.
And it whittled down to a minute and a half.
Yeah,
You're like, damn it.
So what's that give you, man? What's your final
That's
score?
a fiver.
Oh, let's fucking go.
nice.
So that's 4.5.
Now I feel bad for docking 0.5 off of it in the end.
No, man, that's all
Ah,
good. That gives us a 4.83
let's go.
for the short. No, Brad, that was
Anna
that
needs
was
to see that one like ASAP.
yeah, that was fucking solid, dude. That was a fun short film.
It was just fun for what especially just what he did with just not only the time, but just the stop motion, the way he was able. The leg was the one that probably looked the most fake because he did the whole leg getting bit.
Sure.
But
Yeah, but it was still
looked
so
great.
good.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it looks so good. But all right, it's time to move on to my short, and my short is
Don't
called
do it.
Don't do it.
What?
Don't you
Don't do it,
fucking
dude.
do it, Dustin.
Okay, I won't. All right. Okay. My short is called Don't Do It, and it is one of Aries Halloween specials. We have already brought one on the show before with Monster Problems. We did a handful of tales back. For anyone who isn't familiar, Aries is Adam Green's film company. So every year on Halloween, he tries to put a short film out on their YouTube, and 9 times out of 10, they're fucking bangers. And this one is no exception. So our short starts off with our guy sitting down at a table. He got this beautiful pumpkin he's getting ready to carve up, right? And he says there, he's looking at his smorgasbord of knives, picks up the big butcher's knife, and he reaches up to stab it. And you hear, "Don't do it." And he looks around and he's like, "Who the fuck?" And he looks down at the pumpkin. The pumpkin's like, "Yeah, it's me talking to you right now." And he's sitting there going, "Huh?" Dude, he has a full-fledged conversation with this pumpkin about why he shouldn't be carved. And dude, the pumpkin is voiced by Sid Haig.
I thought so.
Oh my God, dude. And it's such a treat hearing him talk. And
R.I.P.
yeah, yeah. But when he is like explaining to him, he goes, I already forget the kid's name. What's the kid's name? The pumpkin's name is Robert. Benjamin
Yeah.
is the guy's name, and they introduce themselves, and Robert the pumpkin's like, "See, now we're getting somewhere." I had a family, and my mom was, and the guys at the pumpkin patch, my mom used to call me Bobby all the time, and the guys would give me shit. And Benjamin's like, "You had a mom?" And he's like, "Yeah, but she got picked, and now she's rotting on someone's doorstep, and all gutted out, and it's the worst." And he goes, "Oh," and he goes, "Yeah, see, that's why you shouldn't gut me." He goes, "Man, you are such a nice looking pumpkin, though." And fucking Robert goes, "Oh yeah, well you're ugly as fuck." He's just shit talking this kid, and he goes, "You're so beautiful, such a good looking pumpkin. You're gonna make a great jack-o'-lantern." And he's like, "Great, we're back to the fucking jack-o'-lantern talk, dude." He goes, "Wait!" And Benjamin's like, "What?" He goes, "I'm a magic pumpkin." He goes, "What?" He goes, "Yes, I can make any wish come true. All you have to do is rub me and it'll come true." And Benjamin's like, "I don't know why I'm gonna entertain this shit, but okay." Puts down the knife and he starts rubbing the pumpkin, and you hear the pumpkin going, "Oh yeah."
Oh yeah.
Dustin, hit us with the Moaning Myers.
Oh yeah.
He goes,
Oh,
"Oh Lori."
oh Lori. Oh Lori.
He goes, Benjamin, he goes, "Joke's on you. Those were my pumpkin nuts." And Benjamin's
Ugh.
he's like, what the fuck? And he goes, oh no, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Those aren't my actual nuts. My nuts are over here. But please, for the love of God, do not cut me up. And Benjamin's like, all right, trick or treaters are about to be here, and I need to do. And the pumpkin goes, wait, I have money. And Benjamin's like, you have money? And he goes, well, I have a screenplay. And it's kind of like printing money. Oh my God. And he goes, well, what's your screenplay about? And Robert the Pumpkin's like, well, we're never going to know if you kill me. And just set that fucking knife down. So Benjamin sets the knife down and he goes, all right, what's your screenplay about? Robert goes, I have written a sequel to Back to the Future.
Yes.
And Benjamin goes, they've already written 2 of those. And it zooms in on the fucking pumpkin. Dude, like letterboxes in on him. And he goes, fuck. Then they get into like this big argument because Robert calls Benjamin Benji.
Benji, and
And he's like, don't fucking call me Benji, Bobby. And Robert the Pumpkin's like, do not call me Bobby, Benji. Like they go back and forth. And Benjamin's like, all right, fuck this. I need to get it done. And Robert goes, oh yeah? And he goes, Hawk 2 is on this guy. Pumpkin guts go flying out of the pumpkin's mouth. Knocks this guy down off the couch. And then we see Robert the Pumpkin roll off the table. Cuts over to the door, and you see Robert the Pumpkin closing the door. Halloween music's chiming. And then there's a head of lantern of Benjamin sitting on the porch, dude. And the moral of the story is don't do it.
Don't fuck with pumpkins, dude.
don't fuck with
Also-
pumpkins. That's
also-
what we're learning tonight.
Yeah, if you didn't know, pumpkins are fruits, not vegetables.
Oh man, I've been saying it wrong all these years.
But they don't. What do they teach you in fucking school?
They didn't teach me anything, Dad. That's why I left.
I learned it from you.
I learned it.
Oh,
Pumpkin is a delicious pie and what I like to put in my coffee.
yeah.
Yes, to both.
Yeah, delicioso, except for the coffee part. I'm not even gonna go down the scale, guys. This is a 5 for me. I've been watching this short since it came out, and I will continue to watch and recommend this short until it decides to leave YouTube. So, 5 for me for Don't Do It.
Hell yeah, dude.
Dustin, what are your thoughts on it?
5.
Bam!
I'm right there with you, man. I enjoyed a lot of this. The dialogue was so funny.
It's
At
it's
one point, I was
dialogue
like-
heavy. It's a very dialogue heavy 6 minutes.
I was like, is this even a horror? And then like it turned at the last second. I was like, ah,
Mm-hmm.
all right. Like the horror's there, but it's definitely more leaning comedy. But
Cool.
that's what Adam Green.
That's Adam
Does-
Green.
That's what he does anyway. So
Yeah.
perfect. And really gets me in the fall feeling too. So yeah, definitely 5.
Hell yeah. Brad, let's hear your long-winded explanation as to why you picked 5 as well.
Did I pick 5?
Is it longer than your short?
I don't know. Let's see.
We'll
Time
find
me.
out. All right.
So this one, we get another head of lantern. We
Mhm.
get some hilarious dialogue, some off the screen funny stuff. I kind of wish it had the face from mine with this, being like, oh, it would have been perfect. And you have Sid Haig as the voice of the pumpkin, just fucking with this guy. I mean, right there, it should be an automatic 5. Is it an automatic 5? Fuck yeah, it's an automatic 5.
Let's
This one
go.
was awesome.
Oh, man.
Let's go.
That's
This was
awesome.
hilarious. I was laughing the whole way through. I was like, I don't care what else is going on. This is funny shit.
Dude,
Every
that
time
is-
when he was going to like stab, he's like, whoa, hold on, don't do it. Whoa. I got this. I got money.
It's like, I got a screenplay. It's like printing money.
Like when he was rubbing him, and all you hear is the and he like rubbed my pumpkin nuts. I had to
So
pause it
good.
for a second. I paused it because I was like, hold on.
Oh my god, dude! I love Aeriscope stuff, man. And like they did one that I'm gonna bring eventually, but it's called Sea Monkey, I think is what it's called. But it's like this guy gets hired to go like house sit this pet, but doesn't know that it's like a life-size sea monkey. He thinks it's a dog.
What the
Yeah.
fuck?
Oh my god. And Laura Ortiz is in it, and I don't know who the other character is in it, but man, he has one where it's called Full Bars. Adam Green has a ton of fun shit. Like Jack Chop. Have you seen that one? Brad, oh my
Oh, Brad.
god, dude.
I didn't even know he did all this until tonight.
Yeah, I'm gonna send you Jack Chop. That's a good
You're gonna
one.
be saying that all week.
It's filmed in the style of an infomercial.
Okay.
Jack
all right,
Chop.
You be japping your fucking pumpkins away with the Jack Chop. Fackin'. So good. Oh, but that gives us a grand total of a 4.61 for tonight's Tales.
Let's go, dude.
It was
Yeah.
good one. It was the night of, one, don't fuck with your pumpkin, or you'll
Mm-mm.
either become a head of lantern, or the pumpkin will take your body and
Yeah.
you become the pumpkin boy.
Yeah. And it's been a very long time since I gave all three of them fives.
Yeah, I don't remember the last time that's happened.
I'd have to go through all the notes. And I have them all right here. But and I don't know, man. Like tonight's selection was fucking great.
Perfect for the season, everything.
The one
yeah.
the one that I've lined up for Halloween night is the creme de la creme of
Oh, really?
pumpkin shorts, dude.
It's called
Oh.
pumpkin cream.
It's close. Close. Mine does have the word pumpkin in it for next week though. So
Oh, I thought you were gonna say cream. I was like, oh, okay.
pumpkin cream.
It does
Yep.
have cream.
But yeah, Brad, we really appreciate you jumping on for Tales again. Let everybody know what you got cooking over on the Old Man Brad Show.
Well, right now, just like everybody we know, we're in the middle of October having fun with horror themed things. I am doing the October anthologies of horror, and you guys were on the first episode. We did.
Is that
You
still
were.
the best?
Asylum.
Is that still the best one that you've seen?
So far, yeah, that's the best one I watched.
Let's
that
go.
one. Because the other ones, Night Train to Terror in 1985 was.
That's
was
such
an
that's such a
anthology.
bummer.
It was an anthology, and each story was cut from feature films. They were feature films that were made, and they just cut pieces together and put them in an anthology. So they just
Oh.
they felt off.
Mm.
And 1997 Campfire Tales I did with Brett from Dissect That Film. It was 90s. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't nearly as good as Asylum. And then
Good.
upcoming is the Theater Bazaar, which, yep, it's bizarre, all right. But
There you go.
have Paul from the Countdown and Slashers podcast coming on to talk that one. But yeah,
Nice.
Nice.
I have a blast in October. October is always so much fun bringing guests in to do Halloween. I mean, we all do it. It's so
Yeah.
much fun.
Yeah.
Best time of the year.
Yeah, it's the best time of the year, man.
It honestly really is.
Mhm.
Dustin, what do we got cooking over on the main feed?
Oh boy, what do we have? So we would have just put out on Monday our final episode for our Hell House retrospective, and boy, was that a blast.
2 hour I felt like we were on Dissect That Film.
Yeah, but I'll leave it at that.
Yeah.
No, it was a blast. Hearing Anna just like remembering things as we're talking about, and her being like, "Oh, that okay, all right," and seeing her brain just go crazy because she loves lore. She is the lore whore. Okay, she loves that shit so much. So it was a blast, and I feel like we all came out of that one very happy with this October's picks. I know you're not a fan of last year, but I was a fucking
Not that
fan
I'm
of
not a
last year.
fan. I'm just saying it was a fucking chore to do 14 movies
Sorry, Mikey. Sorry.
in
Oh,
a span
last year's
of
Halloween.
in a span of a month, we did
Hell
14
yeah, bro.
movies.
Did we release like 3 or 4 episodes in 1 week? Yeah, we fucking
Yes,
did.
we did. We had to.
Yes, we did.
I just saw Halloween 3 in the theater the other day, and it was amazing.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah,
You
hell
watched
yeah, man.
Tom Atkins in HD.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah, he was.
Hell yeah.
Beautiful.
Hell yeah. But before we go to the ending talk, Big D, what you got going on your shows?
So on Flicks and Friends, we had put out an episode for The Wolf Man, and then coming up this Monday, we will put out our Universal Monster movie of Abbott and Costello Meet Frankenstein.
You can never go wrong with
I
that film.
I have been waiting to bring this movie to the table. And what I did for the month of October, I pitched to Paul. I was like, "Hey, let's do not Universal Monsters because I'm gonna spill the beans now. Our Halloween episode is gonna be the Monster Squad.
That's a great
So,
pick, dude.
but I wanted to
Man's
be.
got nards.
He does. He wears pants so you don't see his wolf dork. But I wanted to pick like Universal monster movies that weren't Universal monsters. You know what I mean? Like how in the Monster Squad they look more like Hammer and stuff like that.
Yeah, sure.
And Paul goes, "Oh, so I'm picking Creature and the Wolfman." I'm like, dude, that's not what I meant, but okay. Abbott and Costello. That way we get the fucking Avengers treatment with this Universal Monster universe. And can't wait for that shit. And then over on B Action, we have just put out our episode for Wheels of Terror.
Yeah.
From the look on your face, I'm like, I might need to watch this.
Oh, Brad, you
It's-
never seen it?
It's
No.
a made for TV movie. It came out 1990. The
Solid.
poster fucking rules for it.
I saw
That's
that
why
poster,
I
looked
watched it because
good.
I saw that poster years ago. I was like this, and then I was like,
Yeah.
why?
Anyways, after that though, we have Against the Dark lined up. What's Against the Dark, you're asking me? It's a vampire movie with Steven Seagal in it.
Against the Dork?
Oh boy.
Against the Dork.
That's all
Yeah.
you had to say. Now I'm
And I'm fucking in. But that's all we got cooking, man. Dustin, what do we got to do to get out of here?
Well, first of all, thank you so much, Brad, for coming on for another Tales. It's always a delight
you.
having you over here.
It's always a blast to come on and talk with you guys.
Hell yeah, man. And we love having you. But other than that, if you guys want to support us further, you can go right over to our Patreon for $2 a month.
$2, Bob.
And other than getting episodes up to a week early, I have been doing a Wednesday solo show called Out of the Basket with Little D. And I go and draw from 5 little topics from this, put it out every Friday on social so everyone knows what I'm going to be talking about. And it could be a movie, an album, a horror topic, a novelty, or a wild card that does not need to be horror related. And this week, which episode came out yesterday, would have been about Borderlands 4. So we got some video game talk on the show, which has never happened. So I'm
Video
excited for
games.
that. I'm excited for everybody to go and listen to that one. It was really, really fun. But other than that, you guys can go ahead and subscribe and follow us on all the audio platforms and also on YouTube, and go ahead and comment and let us know on a Lineage episode what your rankings are for all the Hell House movies if you have seen them, and what did you think of Lineage? Because that was a blast, and I need to go back and rewatch all the Hell House movies now after
Yeah.
that talk. But other than that, thank you guys so much for being here, and we'll see everybody on the next one.
Later.